So welcome to this advanced session class, and today I want to going to share with you a very powerful formula in Excel, which most of these accountants have never realized this. It is called a sequence. So we're combining sequence plus the sort formula so that you can see how it perform it magic. So take a second and have a look at what are we going to do here now. So I'm going to share the screen here of my Excel so that we can go and work on this part. So 1 minute sharing my screen. Here is my screen. So this screen is basically about the budget cover. So assuming that we are budgeting the production period and or the production or the financial year, and we want to know this budget will it cover operational in 100%, or it will cover some of the operation, this budget, because remember the budget is, we can do budget on a rolling basis. So you are an accountant, you want to present this data to the managing directors, to the board of directors in a pictorial or in a pictorial presentation, which this budget will cover. So we have our numbers here, which these numbers, they don't have the formula, it is just by typing. So we will put a sequence here by typing a formula equals sequence. Sequence here is the sequence. So we will get the sequence 10 by 10. Remember 10 times 10 equals to 100. So 10 times 10 equals to 100. 10 times 10 equals to 100. So if I put my sequence here, 10 by 10 by 10, then by 10, and then I say, I close the bracket, type that, enter, can see what I'm getting. It is all about the magic, which you have it here. So once you have that, my good learners, you can see this data is so big, and it has started from 1 to 100, but we want to do vice versa, from 100 to 1. So how do we do it? We sort it in a what do we call descending order. Kizungu si mzuri kwa accountants. So we can sort it in a descending order by coming here to our formula and say a sort. We put a sort a formula, and then from here we put a 2 comma minus 1. You can see here descending is minus 1, or you can just click this descending, click that descending, close the bracket, and then hit that enter button. You can see the magic itself. So now we want to reduce this data so that at least it can be something that can be presentable. This is big one. So if you present this one in a board, it will cover a lot of space. Now we want to compress it. So how do we do it? We select all this data, press things which I have taught you in my class of advanced Excel. How? Click Alt H, W, or for and write enter, Alt H, W. We get that. We can reduce it by margin of 2.2. That is it. So here also we can change the font size and all that. You can go here, put the light gray of the color, and also on the font color. So we can now have all these. The font color, we need light gray. Is this light gray? Yeah, that is light gray. Here also check whether this is light gray. That is it. We can now put the white borders or the lined borders by coming to the borders here. Down there we have what is called the line style. We can put the tick one or this, so whichever you can put that one, yes. And then you can put the lined color also. We need a white color, the light color, we need a one. And also we can insert the all borders and see the magic. The magic is happening itself by typing that. Excel is so important. Now we have not done. Now we can now introduce what is called the conditional formatting, which I do love most. Let's introduce that conditional formatting by selecting all this data. Go to the home tab here. We have the conditional format here. We need a new rule. So click this new rule and then come here, say format as cells that contain. format a cells that contain from zero to our figure, which is the budget here. Remember, this budget, it can keep on changing depending with if the director will decide to cover all the area. So we equate to our budget number here, which is 86 in this case, and then we need to format this data. So we go to the format side here, and then we need the fill to be this light blue or what, I don't know this color, but it is blue. What I know, it is blue. After that, we also need the font size to be the same. Come here in the color and then select the same, and then we hit that button of OK. After hitting that button of OK, click that OK. You can see 86 has already covered most of our part. What about if I change here to 55? Enter, you can see. So this is the data which now you can present to directors more clearly, more efficient, and they can understand very easily because of what? The pictorial pictures. But at this point, it is not looking so good. We might have one of the owner or the director or the manager who don't see this number here, 55. We need now to bring this number inside this picture. So what do? We can now introduce the text box. Insert the text box here. Come here, insert the text box. Draw the text here. In the shape format, go to the shape format. We don't need the fill, put the no fill, and also we don't need the auto shape so that it's look like there is no text box here. We can now equate this text box with our budget cover. So put your cursor here equals to this and then enter. You can see it's so small, we can increase the size. Go to the home, put list 55, and then we can center it down here. Let's increase the size at least 54. So you can see now, so our number here is now 55. So if I change to 100, the fully cover budget, enter, you can see it is 100 fully. Nice presentation, and people will appreciate your work. So put more energy on learning new this skill. If it is 95, what happened if it is 95? You can see the budget cover. So we stop there for this one, then we will jump into the next step on this 5 visual presentation of financial information. Take a second and go to gilsamcpacenters.com. Once you are there, their Excel course. Scroll down, go to the next page. From there, we have Excel, which is unlock the power of Excel. Go to the next one also. Go to the next one until you reach the one which is written the unlock the power of Excel. Maybe it is in the next page also. Unlock the power of Excel. Yes, here it is for data analysis. So click add to card. Add to card. Then so you'll be taken to the card, one of your card. So once you are there, you can put your name.
your registration, or you does a registration, you put your name detail, and you will go back to the enroll. So I've already enrolled for this course, that's why it's not taking me there. So, but if you put there, it will take you to the enrollment page where you put your name, you put your data, and then you pay for the course, and then you can access the full package of this course. So make sure that you get yourself busy with this advanced Excel.
So welcome to the second session of our data visualization. We are doing a session of data visualization of the reporting, or when do we present the data, how or what are these the features which we need to know so that we can present our data in which it can be easily understood. So today we are going to look at how we can use the recommended charts to present our financial information. So take that second and hit that subscription button if you have not as jumped in. So now I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to share my screen here. This of my data. Here I have a product. I have a product share, the product A. Now we want to see the market share of this product. We have the years which is ranging from 2012 to 2024, the current year, and then we have the percentage of the market share. So we want to insert the recommended chart. So you put your cursor inside the year, click Control Shift page down, select your entire data. So once you select your entire data, go to the insert, click recommended chart. Once you click the recommended chart, you will be able to see all these charts. So you can see there is the one which they have decided for us, which is the market share here, down here. So we need to get that, but we can use the first one, or we can choose this one. So now let's use which one. Yeah, we can use that one and then click OK. We don't need this the market share here, or it is good, but for now we don't need the information to there. From here we can now make a little bit of this by right clicking. Click here, go to the format, right click, go to the format series. Then we can now come to this sorry, and then we come to the marker. So from the marker here, there is more option. Click that more option. Come to the built-in, and then from here we can change this type of this, and then we can increase the size to at least 7, and then enter. So you can see this one. Change it. We can now change the sum of the color of this one. We can come here, insert the color. We need white color for that. So maybe for this one we can put yellow so that we can differentiate the performing one. It's changing to yellow. So here you need to put it individual. This one white. Also this one we need a white. This one we also need white. This one we also need white. This one we also need white. We also need up to 2020. Also need white for this. I change up to 2020. Yeah. So from 2020 is now the yellow one, so that we can differentiate the trend. We don't need the grid line. So right click, come to this, or click this argon plus, remove the grid line. So we don't need the grid line. Now you can see it is good, but now at least this shape it is not more good. We can now have the smooth line. This is not, it's not looking like a smooth line. Right click, go to the format data series, then from here go downward there to the smoothed line. You can have that smoothed line, then click OK. So you can see now at least it is a smoothed line. Now you can insert a text so that you can present the yellow one to represent what. So if you can go to the insert a text box, we can insert a text box here, text box, and then we right click here, You can say this one is a new market. So maybe the new market has like our product. So maybe the one with yellow is we are eating the new market. So that one it will represent the new market. So that's how you can present this the trend performance in a very easiest way which people can understand very easily. So thank you for watching, and make sure that you are purchasing our advanced Excel courses there. And also, if you don't able to purchase, we have provided videos which you can watch. Make sure you give a thanks by just liking and subscribing, and also comment. If you don't understand anything, we'll be able to reach you there. And so the next one now, we will do another visual presentation. Remember, we have to cover 5 of them. Cover 5 of them.
Take a second and go to gilsamcpacenters.com. Once you are there, their Excel course. Scroll down, go to the next page. From there, we have Excel, which is unlock the power of Excel. Go to the next one also. Go to the next one until you reach the one which is written, the unlock the power of Excel. Maybe it is in the next page also. Unlock the power of Excel. Yes, here it is for data analysis. So click add to card. Add to card. Then so you'll be taken to the card, one of your card. So once you are there, you can put your name, your registration, or you does a registration. You put your name, detail, and you will go back to the enroll. So I've already enrolled for this course. That's why it's not taking me there. So, but if you put there, it will take you to the enrollment page where you put your name, you put your data, and then you pay for the course, and then you can access the full package of this course. So make sure that you get yourself busy with this advanced Excel.
We are on the third step of finalizing our 5-impression data visualization for financial reporting. And today we are going to present this visual presentation of a data or data hedging. Remember, when you are doing account receivable, you normally know there are those customers who pay first, maybe depending on if you give them a statement, they pay. There's other ones which even if you send 10 statements, they will not pay until you call them. So you also, and then there are other ones which they need them, you do, and you have an extra force, maybe by taking other data collectors so that they can go and push them to pay. Now, you want to present this information to your boss on which method which does best. Is it the statement? Is it the data enforcement? Is it calling? Is it reaching out or going to their promises? So you need to have that a picture of those lists of the method and then their conversion rate. And then you need to present this data in form of a visual. So take a look and have a seat to go to that data. So I share the screen here. Share the screen here. This is my data's conversion rate. Data's conversion rate. Remember, data's for those people who are new to the accountings. Data's are the customers who have not paid. So we have the metrics and we have the score. So if we use the statement, we score 57%. If we use the calls, remember the calls is the one which you can reach them immediately. The conversion rate is 87%. 87% and visit. So if you visit their premises, the conversion rate is now 93%. So it is more because they will see you physically and they will be able to pay immediately. And then we have the data collector, which is more, is like the customer saying that you are pressurizing. So that one is a low, which is a 41%. But now you need to present this information in form of what? Pictorial, so that it can stick in the mind of the users of this financial information. So take a look and look at how we can use what is called the radar chart to present this information. So I will select my data here. I will select my data here. Go to the insert. Go to the insert. Use the radar chart, which is this one. And then from here, we don't need this data conversion rate because we have the data there, so we can read there. So we can remove the heads. Also this percentage, we don't need this percentage. We don't need this statement. We don't need this statement. And here now, we can have we can put these, click these corners, right click. No, we need to select all of them. Let first here, right click, add the data labels. So we can see this is the percentage, but we don't need the percentage alone. We need even the values. So we can still right click, go to the format, the data labels. From here we can use the values from sales. So click the values from sales, and then you will get the range here, the data label range. From this data label range, and be able to go and select our metric. So select our metric here and then hit that button of enter, and you can see this is our metric. So it is not looking more convincing. We need to format at least be bold, or we can bold them. So right, bold all of them. You can bold this one, also this one you can bold. And bold this one also, and then we need also to increase, put the color, at least go to this fill line, select the solid fill, and then from here you can put the light blue, or that one. This one is a dark accent, dark blue. We can put even dark blue is better. So you can see now we can be able to present our information in a Radajat. We can be able to present our information in a Radajat, and that is the simplest way of presenting this information in a graphic design. So we are way to the third step. Then we are remaining with the two step, which is the step 4 and number 5, so that we can finish on this data visualization. So keep on watching and keep on sharing.
Take a second and go to givesomecpasstandard.com. Once you are there, their Excel course. Scroll down, go to the next page. From there, we have Excel, which is unlock the power of Excel. Go to the next one also. Go to the next one until you reach the one which is written, the unlock the power of Excel. Maybe it is in the next page also. Unlock the power of Excel. Yes, here it is for data analysis. So click add to card. Add to card. Then so you'll be taken to the card, one of your card. So once you are there, you can put your name, your registration, or you does a registration. You put your name, detail, and you will go back to the enroll. So I've already enrolled for this course. That's why it's not taking me there. So, but if you put there, it will take you to the enrollment page where you put your name, you put your data, and then you pay for the course, and then you can access the full package of this course. So make sure that you get yourself busy with this advanced Excel.